North Korea has detained a U.S. citizen on suspicion of hostile acts against the regime, the state-run Korean Central News Agency reported Sunday. The regime described Kim Hak-song as a man who was doing business in relation to the operation of Pyongyang University of Science and Technology. KCNA said the American was detained Saturday, but did not release more details on his alleged crime. He is the second U.S. professor working at Pyongyang University of Science and Technology to be detained in recent months, taking the total number of U.S. citizens detained by the state to 4. In a statement, Pyongyang University of Science and Technology said Kim was doing agricultural development work with the university's agricultural farm. The relevant authority is currently carrying out a detailed investigation into the crime of Kim Hak-song, the state-run news agency said. The English version of the state-run Korean Central News Agency identified the detained citizen as Jin Soo-song, a Chinese version of the name Kim Hak-song. Kim, an ethnic Korean, was born in Jilin, China and educated at a university in California, two people who said they studied with him in the United States told CNN. They described Kim as being committed to improving North Korea's agricultural economy. Classmate David Kim said that Kim Hak-song came to the United States in the mid-1990s. He was a very diligent, hard-working man determined to help people in North Korea, David Kim said. He said that Kim Hak-song became U.S. citizen in the 2000s and returned to China after about 10 years of living in the United States. He still has family members in China and Korea, David Kim said. Kim Hak-song also majored in agriculture at a university in Yanbian, China, and 2 years ago went to Pyongyang, according to David Kim. Professor Kim was a man who would call North Korea as his own country. He went to Pyongyang to devote himself to the development of North Korea's agricultural technology so that the North can be self-sufficient with food, David Kim said. Kim Hak-song ran projects aimed at improving agricultural yields at Pyongyang University of Science and Technology, David Kim said. As he struggled to fund some of his projects, he would spend money out of his own pocket, David Kim said. David Lee, who also said he studied with Kim Hak-song in the U.S., said Kim and his colleagues would send food to North Korea. Kim had been very concerned about the food shortage in North Korea. Lee said, "North Korea is persecuting their savior, a person who came to help them. This is wrong," Lee said. State Department aware of reports. A State Department official told CNN the United States is aware of reports that an American citizen was detained. When a U.S. citizen is reported to be detained in North Korea, we work with the Swedish embassy in Pyongyang, which serves as the United States protecting power in North Korea, the official said. Due to privacy considerations, we have no further comment. In April, KCNA said another man, Tony Kim, also known as Kim Sang-duk, was detained for hostile acts toward the North Korean regime. He was teaching at Pyongyang University of Science and Technology, a statement from the school said then. Otto Warmbier, a University of Virginia student, was sentenced to 15 years of hard labor in 2016 for removing a political sign. And Kim Dong-chul, the president of a company involved in international trade and hotel services, was arrested in 2015 and is serving 10 years on espionage charges. Americans detained in North Korea. Kim Dong-chul, the president of a company involved in international trade and hotel services, was arrested in 2015 and is serving 10 years on espionage charges. Otto Warmbier, a University of Virginia student, was sentenced to 15 years of hard labor in 2016 for removing a political sign. Kim Sang-duk, also known as Tony Kim, a university professor, was detained in Pyongyang in 2017 and accused of attempting to overthrow the government. Kim Hak-song, a native Korean born in China, Jin Soo-song is the Chinese version of his name, and professor working at the same university as Tony Kim was detained May 6 on suspicion of hostile acts against the regime. Kenneth Bai served nearly 2 years of hard labor after accusations he was part of a Christian plot to overthrow the regime. Matthew Todd Miller was also accused of hostile acts after tearing up his tourist visa and seeking asylum after entering North Korea. Jeffrey Fowle spent 5 months in a North Korean prison after being caught with a Bible inside the country.